On today's He's Crafty, we're going to make a life-size prop of Bennings from John Carpenter's The Thing. We're going to start this one off with a foam head. We removed the jaw and the eyes and replaced them with these beauties from Deadhead Props. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and tap that notification bell so you can be alerted for all new He's Crafty. We took the jaw and the teeth from a fake skull and hot glued them into place. I'm then going to fill the mouth in with some black foam clay. Now we're going to start to sculpt a face on this thing. See what I did there? I like to dab my finger in some water to smooth out the sections of modeling foam. Time to get those pesky little details right, like around the eyes. And yes, this is a slow, boring process. Just dab a little water, smooth a little out, dab, smooth, dab, smooth. Let's speed this process up a little bit. I keep adding on foam clay and smoothing as I go along. Dab, smooth. Until bro comes out looking like Bad Boy. Once the foam is dry, it's time to give him some color. I'm using a warm beige on this fella. Gonna add some red around the lips and eyes. I blend this in with the beige to give him some shading. Don't forget the nose, yo. Now bro is looking like a young Jason Voorhees. Then we apply a gloss finish, make it shiny. Let's add this extremely cheap beard to the mix. I hot glue it in sections. First the porn stash, then the lumberjack beard. Then we give him a trim. I add some eyebrows and start piecing together his hair with the leftover from this beard. And then I used another cheap beard. Just gluing and trimming and spraying with some spray adhesive. It was at this point that I realized that bro was groundskeeper Willie. Woo! Works for me. Let's move on to the body. I used the skeleton that I had from another prop. I added on a couple of fake arms. I secured them with just some standard duct tape and then started to add the pool noodles. I cut the noodles in half, slipped them over the bones, and then shrink wrapped them into place. I added this half-inch piece of PVC to mount the head on. Once I figured out the position I wanted, I secured the bones into place with screws. He's looking good. I just shrink wrapped some scrap plastic to his midsection to fill him out. Now it's time to add the coat and snow pants. First throw the pants on and duct tape them into place. Now it's time to assemble the stand using particle board, some PVC, and a flange. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip. Zip, zip. We're going to run the PVC up through the pants and up the back, then secure it into place. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip. Zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. Zip, zip, zip. Time to get the upper body into position It was at this time I realized the arms will not stay in place under the weight of that big-ass winter coat, so I spray foamed the joints into place. Use Loctite spray foam for this because after about 10 minutes, you can mold it around the joints. Now let's put on that coat. Nice. It's time to work on the mutated hands. I wrapped some tape around a piece of half-inch PVC to make molds for the long alien fingers. Look at that. Now I fill them with spray foam. Don't get any on ya. Next I'm gonna switch up and go with the Great Stuff spray foam. I'm gonna dab it all over the entire hand and the fingers. Let's mutate that other hand, by chopping off some digits and adding our own fingers. Repeat the process from the other hand. Fill with spray foam and then dab. So once that's all dry, it's time to spray paint it with a gloss burgundy. Nice. Looking all meaty and mutated. Once the spray paint dries, I'm gonna dry brush this thing with some black. And the final step, add some bloodbath. Makes it a little more juicy and moist, and all kinds of other words that make my wife cringe. Now let's put on that head and step back for the full view. Oh, that head. I've got an idea. That's a little better. I bet once we add some red light at night, it'll look just fine. Well, that about wraps up this build. Thanks again for joining us on another episode of
It's Craft Day!
It's Craft Day!